Ty the Vault Dweller here, coming to you with another video for Fallout 4. This is a continuation of our Sanctuary build, so if you can see I did add some things, such as a spotlight when it's ready to get powered up. I also added some boxes here, a couple ammo boxes, stuff like that. Also added a first aid kit and a foot locker. Oh, I think the cans are caught. Also added a lantern, a barrel. I also kind of disguised the traps better, so... Ooh, okay. Almost killed myself with one of said traps. I added the bathtub back here. Kind of made it one somewhat look like it did when we first left the vault. I also did a thing where I added some traps. Now before we set these traps off, we're gonna have to eat some stuff here so we don't die. We got a generator hiding in here. It's inconspicuous generator, but we got this flamethrower with a tripwire. That's not working. I wonder if I set it off already. We also got that radiation trap. It seems like our tripwire is not freaking working. Maybe we gotta reinstall it. Or you know what, maybe we'll just do another pressure plate since how those work. And those are in power and switches. So we go get burned. And then you'll be like on fire, and then you'll run out this door, and then you'll get blast of radiation. Now, I almost want to do, before we continue on to Rust Sanctuary, to do another one. Just because they seem to be deadly. Or maybe we'll do a Tesla trap. Almost would make sense to put it there. And it's kind of prone to... Okay, we're getting some loss of health here. Yeah, that's gonna do some damage. No matter where you go in this house, you're gonna get home alone. Let's just say that. Let's get out of this. Did we repair this? So that's what I did. You can see now we just made it a little worse. So if anybody's thinking of coming into my settlement and hiding in that area, well, tough luck to you, because you ain't gonna get very far. And I also put one more of those somewhere else. I can't even remember anymore. And I also put up these nifty little road signs going to Vault 111. Kind of stating that Vault 111 is not a really place you want to go. Oh yeah, I put it behind this truck. So when a settler, not a settler, but a raider decides to hide back there, I get sprung by that trap. So there we go. That's some traps. It's not a lot, but it'll do some immobilizing. Because at the end of the day, when you're building a settlement, you almost want to make it safe for your settlers, and you also want to have ways to protect said settlers. But this episode, we're going to focus on the atom bomb bar and our little area back here for the settlers. Because remember, I said in one video that there would be settlers living back there? Well, we're going to do that. First, we need to build a windmill. And we need to build some power pylons. So we'll just connect all these up. Nothing like holding a live electrical line in your bare hands. Yeah, we don't need to make a complete circuit. Then we'll put one back here for the sign, and I think that should light up our sign. Thumbnail! Alright, it's time to start building the bar. So we're going to go to furniture, going to go to kitchen. We're going to put some of these nice little fancy bar things down. Now, you know, this is one thing I will say about PC. Even though I don't have a place anywhere mod, I can still place these pretty tight compared to console. We're gonna go to stores, drinks. What? Why do we need rank 2 of local leader? Dang you, Bethesda. Actually, I think we can just unlock that. Oh, we need to be level 14. What? Fine, Bethesda. Well, we better get our armor and stuff back up there. You know, I would really like to cheat my way and get to level 14 just to build this, but I'm already cheating enough with mods building, so let's just build the house in behind. Or no, we'll continue building the bar. We just won't be able to add the one thing there yet. But we will add some power to this place, get it out of the darkness. Oh yeah, those are those cycling lights. I usually tend to just put a bunch of these light bulbs around. Kind of keeps the place lit. So before I got rudely interrupted that I can't build that. I'll just put a counter down for now. I guess we'll use that as a divider. But there's the bar area. Next up, we'll add some large counters. Now these I think are vanilla. These come with the Vault-Tec DLC, so you can build with these. They just don't snap, so say you're on Xbox or anything but PC, or you're not using any mods and you're on PC or Xbox, they do not snap together like this. There. It's kind of like a prep area. Now for the kitchen. Since we are in Sanctuary and these were part of the old Sanctuary houses, it would be or it would make sense to put these modular kitchens in here. And I don't like to do these modular kitchens like random or like all the same color. Most of the time I like doing them randomly. And we're definitely not doing new, although it is tempting to do new and shiny, but this is a wasteland. Maybe later on we'll do like new and shiny. I was also going to apologize for the very long video yesterday. Let's see, we do some gray appliances and now we can do the stove. And see how it just lines up perfectly. Again, scuffed, oh yeah, because we need our local leader. Honestly, I don't understand the point of that perk. That's one perk in this whole saga of this game that I do not understand. Anyways. We'll put like a set of cabinets up here. Just kind of put it in the middle. Just kind of makes it feel like they took the cabinets out of the old sanctuary houses. And oh yeah, we also got this. I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, like they're making an attempt to clean it. This is one cool thing, and I'll say this: if you ever use mods with Fallout 4, for anybody still out there playing Fallout 4, this is a really cool mod. This is Workshop Rearrange, and these tiles let you put flooring down, like so. Because honestly, why not? Makes it feel a little more homely, doesn't make it feel so junky anymore. But yeah, if you ever want to use mods, get Workshop Rearrange. You get floor plan panels, you get wall panels, you get inserts. I think these are more so for the. You also get the blocks, trim, you know, little bits and pieces that you can add. But this is for mods only, if you're modding. But you can do that. There's also vehicles, which you've seen us use in the previous video, nautical, security. And then you get security doors. You'll see that when I decide to do a prison build. Oh yeah, one other thing, I like to usually put a metal post in here so we don't look like we're just constantly floating. But we won't use the metal posts, we'll use the barn ones, just because they look better. We'll put a couple thick barn posts in here. I know the posts kind of look dumb, but you'll see how they fit in. Because let's be honest, this building would not be free floating. So I know it looks kind of funny, but it is what it is. We gotta keep this somewhat realistic. Anyways, some other things we're gonna add here is some stuff from Do It Yourself. Add some nice metal shelves. That's weird that those will want to snap in there. I swear this mod went through like a multiple updates and it just kind of hasn't really worked right since. It's a great mod, but that's if the stuff works. And the only thing that seems to want to snap to these is this, so that kind of sucks. But I have Creative Clutter, which is another good mod to have. Like, yeah, place settings and stuff, which will work. Oh, look at that, a tiny little Nuka-Cola fridge. That is so adorable. Or, you know, say we could put a vending machine right here. Or we could put this in there. Oh wait, I think we got the cluttered... Oh, cool. You know what these are from? I completely forgot about these. These are from... What's the game called? Fallout 76. You know when you go to like the abandoned bases and stuff? That's where those are from. This is just random junk. Like, this is pretty cool. Like, we'll add this nice smoke machine outside. Oh yeah, it's a secret door. Again, we need local leader. Of course, we need local leader. Or we can save ourselves the trouble trying to put an actual stove in here and just use the one from the vanilla game, which may actually be better looking and more canon. Although we gotta get rid of that. Yeah, it don't look pretty, but it does kind of fit the aesthetic more. A bit of the sanctuary stuff from the houses and the checkered floors and stuff, that does kind of add a nice aesthetic to it, so we'll keep it. We'll add some nice posters. I kind of like doing posters like that. Kind of makes like they put one on top of the other. Oh yeah, the Nuka-Cola furniture set. So we'll put some chairs up to the bar. Now, I don't tend to do the same chairs. I tend to do like a plethora of different ones, just for texture change. Kind of like they went and got those chairs from the other parts of the wasteland. Pretty much like this place was cobbled together by what the settlers could have. Now I do tend to put booths in here, just because I think booths look cool. Although I wish these posts weren't here. But we just won't get that. But I just figured something out. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is. Like a couple booths. Out. And then we'll put like some tables. Oh yeah, one thing I do like to do is add a pool table to here. Because this is a bar. So we'll remove that post just so we can fit the pool table in here. Because, you know, after a hard day's work, sellers could use a place to just chill out. Another thing I like to add to my diner or my bar is a jukebox. And this is completely vanilla, so you can add this if you want. Just gotta remember we can't play it because we'll get copyright striked and we're not even monetized yet. Okay, you need to stop playing. Hopefully that little snippet of music doesn't become a problem. Place because I can't get place anywhere to work properly. But I also play with an Xbox controller, so there. Now we got a nice little jukebox, nice little corner. Another thing we'll do, we'll add some tables. We'll add a nice little couch, or a nice little couch here, but we'll put down a rug. Oh yeah, one thing we need is good old USA flag. We'll add like some furniture, nice little couch. Nothing says relax like a couch in a bar. I notice some bars and places in Wasteland have that, so I guess we should. So, yeah, I guess this is like a little lounge area now. But even in Fallout 3 in New Vegas, there was like chairs, and even in Fallout 1. So we'll put that there. And we'll add a nice little side table. Kind of like an area just to chill out at. Now we'll remove the booth, because the booth now does not make any sense there. We'll go to the tables. And we'll add a nice little table with some chairs. Now again, I do not use the same chairs. I tend to differentiate chairs because are you really gonna go looking for 4 folding chairs or 4 wooden rolling chairs? No. But I do also like adding these chairs just because these were mostly in Sanctuary, so same with a bunch of these folding chairs. But there we go. It's kind of like the little chill area. place like a random box of junk there. You know, kind of make it look a little lived in. Well, you can't forget this. Nice little ashtray. Nice little ashtray. This is usually something I like adding outside, but I usually add it like right here. We'll add a smoke machine inside. Because everybody in the wasteland smokes, so it would only make sense. And they'll add some nice little plants. There's like because I'll let you know what the story is. I already have a story of this place. So the story goes like this. The person who owns this is a man and a woman. And man, I had this story planned out in my head. Now when I have to announce it, I feel like I'm shooting blanks here. So the story is a man and a woman. They both bought this bar when they were young and they first decided to settle in Sanctuary Hills. After they decide to settle, the woman became interested in botany and plant life. So she was getting very tired of living in the wasteland where everything's always dead and desolate. So she took it upon herself to start studying plants. And as you see, when we start to build the marketplace more, we're gonna add like a little greenhouse and garden back there. So the story is she was tired of dealing with the dead wasteland, so she decided to take it upon herself to see what she could do about bringing life back to the wasteland. She still stayed focused on her job. Her job was still the most important thing to her in keeping her and her husband's business alive. But she wanted to do something that would be more than just some scavenger or some settler that was living and running a business like everybody else in the Commonwealth. She wanted to do something different. So she decided, I'm going to make the world a different place, she said. So she started studying plants, found some old pre-war books in the Boston Library, and then she started figuring out how could she bring back plant life to the wasteland. Some people told her, no, you can figure out plant life, not even if it hits you in the face. Just get back to cooking, lady, that's what you're good at. Or get back to running this bar, because that's all you and your husband are good at. But she didn't take nothing from nobody. So what did she do? She ran the restaurant. She kept pushing forward and kept going and kept going and kept going and didn't listen to what anybody told her. And she was able to start figuring out how to bring dead live trees again back to the wasteland. Starting out with small little tropical plants, little trees growing throughout her restaurant, she would soon realize that later in a couple of years, the wasteland would eventually become a lush green palace. Also, I'm kind of foreshadowing future stuff for the wasteland. But that's the story of the lady who owns this place. As for when they met, well, that's another good long story. So, the settler, per se, we'll just say it's the settler. Can you rug glitch with the rubber mat? I think you can. I think you can rug glitch with just about anything. Oh no, you can't. Anyways, this is the guy when she first met him, he was just a young man. Just a young man surviving out in the wasteland. Unsure of his destiny or unsure of what would become of his life. And same with her. But she wasn't just any normal person. No, no, no. The lady who also owns this bar was an institute scientist. Escapee. Back when the institute didn't start bombarding you for start sending coursers. This was way before coursers were created or when coursers were still in development. But anyways, the story is she escaped the institute, never looked back. And then eventually she ran into this man, which would, lo and behold, be her husband. But they wouldn't know it yet. She was overwhelmed by a bunch of Mirelurks near, let's say near the Boston ruins. And the man, which she wouldn't even know him at the time, comes and saves her after hearing her screams echo through the empty city hall, or the empty city streets. After hearing her bellow out, he ran to her rescue. Soon, behold, they would meet. And then after their little excursion, in the city, they would spend more time together. The man already knowing to both the wasteland and surviving the Commonwealth for many years would know all about that. Oh, I guess that stuck. Anyways, back to the story. So the man and her would slowly get along. He would tell her everything about how to survive in the wasteland, learning and showing her how to shoot, teaching her how to survive off the land, teaching her how to farm, and teaching her what his dad taught him before he died a tragic death to raiders. Later, them becoming even closer, eventually falling in love, unknowingly knowing that this would have been the man she would love. After they fell in love, they decided that living out in the wasteland wasn't for them anymore. Then hearing about this new up-and-coming settlement known as Sanctuary Hills came out of nowhere. So they slowly made their ways over to Sanctuary. Eventually building a bar and then becoming the owner and operator of it. The sole survivor welcoming the sole survivor and Preston Garvey welcoming with open arms. but reminding them that to be in the settlement you still have to earn your keep, because this is still the wasteland. But as long as you earn your keep and you keep up, you'll be just fine. After asking the sole survivor what needed to be done, the sole survivor gladly told them. Yo, there's Halloween decorations. I'm just getting some ideas for spooky time. Awesome. Anyways, after befriending the sole survivor, they opened their restaurant, later becoming one of the best known bars in the Commonwealth, even beating out the local bars of Diamond City. But being Diamond City as they are, they didn't really care about some backwoods bar in the middle of the Commonwealth, or up in the northern part of the Commonwealth. So being as these people were, they continued to run successful bar and allowing for successful business. And then later on, they would finally become married, as the Preston Garvey would be the one to announce their marriage, and continuing to settle in their new life in Sanctuary Hills. Now, as for kids, they still were on the fence about owning kids, having kids. You know, being the wasteland and such, and not really sure if having kids is a good idea in the wasteland. But the sole survivor said that the wasteland may be a dangerous place, but the wasteland is also pretty much everybody's home now. And as much as we pain to say it, sometimes we just got to accept that this is the world we live in. This is the world we're surviving in. This is the world that we're forever going to be in. And that we need to just be happy with who we got and who we are. Because no matter how bad it gets out there, as long as we have each other and we're all united as one group, one person, one army, but nobody in the wasteland will stand a chance. And I mean nobody will stand a chance against us, the Commonwealth, and the Commonwealth Minutemen. And with the reassurance from the sole survivor and Preston Garvey, they finally decided to spring for that child they never thought they would have. And they did. They did have the child. But the escapades with the child would be another story. Because even though they had the child, he on his own was something they never thought they would have to deal with. He was a great kid. He was just very troublesome and liked causing a lot of drama amongst settlers. For some reason, he also liked harassing Marcy. I think because he knew he could get under her skin. But beyond that, they were very happy with their new life in Sanctuary, and we're happy that they chose to settle that day instead of continuing to survive in the wasteland. And well, Preston Garvey, we all know how he gets when people from the wasteland want to settle in Sanctuary Hills. He just gets giddy because, you know, another settlement's gonna need our help, so Preston Garvey knows. Also, let me know what you think of that beautiful story. Sorry I kind of stuttered through it. This whole talking to people and stuff on the YouTube world is still new to me. It's not like super new to me, but it's new enough. That thus ends the story of our two wonderful people. Now, does their story have a moral to it? Yes, it has a moral to the story. And the moral of the story is that no matter how scared you are in this world, always remember that you have people out there that care about you. You have people out there that want to make sure you're okay. They'll just be the people that you least expect it. So always be happy with what you have and you have in your life, and don't always demand more, because if you do, you will become disappointed when you don't get what you want, and your life will be super sad because you'll be too busy spend too much time wanting more when you already had what you needed right at your fingertips. Now, I don't know why I keep losing rugs. It's kind of getting scary. There's gonna be like an army of rugs. But there we go. The restaurant is done. In the next episode, we'll build the bathroom and we'll build the house, and hopefully we'll get to level 14 so we can finish building this place up more. But I hope you enjoyed the little story about the owners of this place and the lore behind this place. But yeah, it's really fun to do these videos. I really enjoy them, and I really appreciate all the people watching. I notice I'm getting more views on and off these days, so definitely appreciate the views, and I appreciate the subscribers. That I got. It's really makes me happy to see you guys on there and to see you enjoying the videos and liking the videos I do. I really do have a love for Fallout 4. It's ultimately one of my favorite games, so let me know in the comments. What do you think of the story? And it would be really awesome if you would like and subscribe. You don't have to do it. I'm not going to put a gun to your head. But if you want, or you feel like you want, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll put the bench there. I don't want the bench up there. Because I do really like doing these videos for you guys, and I definitely want to get more videos pumped out soon. So there'll definitely be more content to come. So thanks for watching. Oh, it's the Voltaic workshop container. But let me know, what do you think of this? And what you think could be improved upon, or do you think it looks good as it is, junky enough, kind of looks kind of neat? So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world, and remember, if you like these videos, to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye now.